We are the only ones holding ourselves back. We're the ones blocking our freedom. We're the problem. You want to know what else is pretty damn easy? Forming our own country. Californians, where are you in the United States? Californians, it's time to choose for us to separate from the tyrannical, sadistic, narcissistic, misogynistic, psychopathic sadists that call themselves leaders, that are the misleaders, enslaving people in this country. It is our choice to not be enslaved. We don't have to be enslaved. Everyone could just choose to band together and say no more. We want California to become our own sovereign nation, our own country. We will then put everything in place to heal, to raise our level of consciousness, to evolve as a species, to heal all the trauma, and also connect with other people throughout the planet, throughout planet Earth, and all different countries. We are the change. It is our decision. We make the decision. So let's go. Welcome to Masters of Self University podcast, your highest source of sacred truths and universal wisdom. Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Rachel Fiori, mystic, spiritual teacher, psychic healer, and founder of Masters of Self University. Join our journey of soul transformation as we deep dive into this latest episode. Hello, incredible beings. Rachel Fiori here. We are going to dive right in because boy, do we have some crap to uncover and we need a rude awakening. I am going to hold a sacred mirror up to us because we are the ones holding ourselves back from freedom. We are the ones. And how are we doing that? Well, I don't know. Let's dive into possibly talking about how Donald Trump, go down the rabbit hole and look up Michigan from the Epstein files and look up how raping a 13-year-old, getting her pregnant, these men who raped her got her pregnant. And then when she delivered the baby was, of course, allegedly, we have to say allegedly, everybody, allegedly was murdered in front of her and thrown in Lake Michigan. So go down that rabbit hole, push pause, go check that out, and come back. Okay. Because that's just one example of what the holy fuck are we doing? Putting up with men in charge in leadership positions and power positions behaving like the misogynistic, narcissistic psychopaths, sadistic, evil, not even human beings that they are. We are allowing it, everybody. What are you doing? Why are we still here in this crap? Why are we still listening to and following the quote unquote false authority of sadistic psychopaths that rape children? They're pedos. Like, why are we tolerating pedophiles who rape women and children, who abide by no laws that are put in place for everyone else, and who remove rights and remove freedom of speech? They completely police anything that's put out to the public. You all know this, and yet we sit here, horrific, traumatizing story after story, proof after proof, evidence after evidence of these sociopaths in charge doing the horrific sadistic things that they do. And we all just sit here bitching and complaining about it, expecting them to be the ones to change. Here in the United States, do you actually expect our government to take charge and say, whoa, We finally have gone too far. Are you kidding me? That you actually want the oppressors, the abusers, to just choose to take the higher ground and start suddenly being moral, loving, divine people. If you think that you have perched yourself on top of Mount Stupid and you're the fucking stupid one, you're the fucktard. We already know that they are, and they're the ones running the world. They're the ones in charge of countries. They're the ones poisoning everybody, literally in every way possible. And you want to pass some policies so not as much poison can be put in our food anymore. Okay, we are the ones holding ourselves back from freedom, because here's the bottom line. There's more of us than there are of them. We are the ones that have the power. We are the ones that can collectively make a decision to put all of this to an end and to just end it, stop it. How? But they'll get us. But they will come after me. Who's they? Oh, hold on. Here we go. Let's wake the hell up for real right now. Who's they? The billionaires in charge of all of this are going to come knock on your door. They're going to show up at the bank and close your bank accounts. If you don't pay your taxes, if everybody in the goddamn country just fucking stopped paying taxes all at once, no one pays taxes. That would bankrupt the government. We would force change. And yet everyone is too fucking cowardly to do it. Bunch of fucking cowards won't do it. They'll come get me. Who's they that will come get you? The billionaires. Those elites aren't coming to knock on your door. Who's they? It's us. I know the critical thinking is like your brain will explode if I actually challenge you to critically think for too long. Who's they? Who's going to come get you? We are. It's us. This is the fucktard stupidity. Do you understand all the people that work in the IRS? Who are they? They're not the billionaires. They don't work in those jobs. They own it all. They benefit. They profit off of all of our labor. They own it. They don't do anything. Like, this is the level. Oh, we need to wake up. The level of stupidity. I can't even take it anymore. Let's become wiser beings. Everyone could just choose. Everyone could just choose to band together and say no more. Yet, a tiny little percentage of people that have the courage to do it. Who's they? Those billionaires, the parasitic elites, don't work in the government. They own it. There's a difference. Who works in the government? Who works on the lower jobs? Who is working the jobs that fly the planes to deliver chemtrails? We are. That's us. Who are the people that hold the positions in the IRS? Who are the people that work in the banks that say, I have to close this account. I have to take money out of here. You didn't pay your taxes. Who are the people? It's us. We are the collective who do all the jobs that everybody in the collective is so afraid they're going to get the retaliation and the punishment of the authority figures are going to come down hard on them. Oh, we can't challenge authority. There's your brainwashing. We are the ones holding ourselves back from freedom. Are we this stupid? We are the ones imprisoning ourselves. And it's not rocket science, people. We are the ones that have all the jobs, that fly the planes. We are the ones in putting the pesticides on all of everything you grow on the farms that you own. You're doing it. That's us. We are doing it. The billionaires say, do this. You say, yes, yes. Oh, please, Yes, okay. I'm your slave. Yes. More slavery. I choose and consent to being a slave, and I will never question authority like you brainwashed me, and I will be a good little slave. More pesticides. Okay. Yes. Yes, sir. More pesticides. Okay. More chemtrails. Yes, I will get in the plane and fly, and I will spew those fucking chemtrails all over people and poison my own kind. Yes, I will continue to poison others on behalf of you parasitic billionaire elite so you can make more billions and create more sickness and disease and cancer for the sick care system. Oh, yes, I will continue to pay my premium. I will continue to pay for health insurance, and I will continue to be a slave in the system. Who's coming after you with your health insurance? Who's fucking doing your taxes that says, where's the proof of your health insurance? I'm a slave. I'm a soldier. I'm a robot. I listen to what my slave master says. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. More of this, sir. Yes, sir. It's us. Holy Christ. Hello. It's us. It's us. We are carrying out all the orders. You're the ones poisoning each other. We're doing it. Do you understand this? So we are not going to get anywhere by people saying, oh my God, there's like 10,000 chemicals allowed, poisons, toxic poison in our food system in every imaginable way you could possibly come up with and more. Oh, let's try to get government to change a policy so we're not poisoned so much. That's your solution. Americans, let me speak to you directly right now. Oh, we're the greatest. We're the greatest. You're the dumb fucks. You're fucking fucktards. We are doing it to us. Are you kidding me? Farmers, stop using fucking pesticides. It's not that easy. It actually fucking is. It actually is. If we all make the decision to do it all at one time and we come together in oneness, it is actually that fucking simple. You want to know what else is pretty damn easy? Forming our own country. Californians, where are you in the United States? Go check out Coalition of Oneness.org. Californians, it's time to choose for us to separate from the tyrannical, sadistic, narcissistic, misogynistic, psychopathic sadists that call themselves leaders, that are the misleaders, enslaving people in this country. And if you wake the fuck up for real, you would understand something. We can simply choose to do it. It's our goddamn choice to not be enslaved. Hello? Are we waking up yet? It is our choice to not be enslaved. We don't have to be enslaved. Like, no matter how many times I teach this, no matter how many times I say it, I don't know. It doesn't seem like we have permission to do that. Well, no, you don't have permission to do anything other than what your slave owner tells you to do, little slave. According to your slave owner's rules. Why are you listening and asking permission from psychopaths and sadists who are serial rapists and pedophiles to make better choices for us? Are you this stupid? They're not making better choices for us. That's the point. The system they created works very well for them. The system they created immaculately and efficiently works in perfection to what they want it to do. You understand? Their system is perfect. Their slave system is absolutely perfect. It's perfect for them. It's not so perfect for the slaves. And that's where you need to wake the fuck up for real. We're out of time. Stop it. Stop. I don't know. We should vote on it. What is there to vote on when you have somebody put in a position of power because the whole government's fucking fake? All of it's a show, like you voted for something. Get the fuck out of here. If you're that stupid, you're listening to the wrong person. You're still gone. And this is why California, it's time. We need to separate from the United States. And for people who actually want to believe that their vote did something instead of the clown and pony show that was put on in government every 4 years, you're voting for something because it's a democracy. It's not, but oh, you still believe that crap. You think this person was voted for. People doesn't mean people didn't vote. People voted. That's part of making you think you have free will choice so that you remain a dumb fuck slave. Okay. If you're still falling for that, we just need to get a new policy and we need to vote on it and we need to get this accepted. But get out of here. It's time to choose that we don't tolerate any of this anymore. It's time to just choose it. We can choose to be our own fucking country. What are you talking about? Why are you still bowing down to authority when authority is made up of pedophiles, rapists, psychopaths? Are you serious right now? You want that level of sadistic consciousness that believes in dictatorship and tyranny, the rules don't apply, that malignant narcissism. You actually want a malignant narcissist to have empathy and make better choices that benefit you. You're the fucking stupid one if that's what you keep believing. That's how we are holding ourselves back from freedom, from being free people. Do you understand that? I can't say it any more bluntly than that. When you have malignant narcissists in power and control, sadistic, psychopathic, malignant narcissists controlling governments, making decisions globally, that's who's in charge. And you want to say they're the authority figures. What can you do? Are you fucking stupid? True authority figures don't function in the way that patriarchy has brainwashed you to believe how authority works, as dictatorships, as inequality hierarchies where domination, abuse, control, and enslavement is just how you do business around here. We are the ones holding ourselves back by standing around, bitching, complaining, posting, doing nothing else. Okay. Coalition of Oneness is, I want you to understand what this is. It is a movement to do two main things. Number one, for the state of California in the United States to separate, and it's time for us to choose to be our own sovereign nation so we can then do what needs to happen as our own country. And that is to put leaders in position that are focused on healing trauma, evolving as a species, raising our level of consciousness, functioning as loving divine beings of oneness consciousness. So we need to separate and be our own country. And it's that fucking simple. We just need enough of us to get on board and stop being little fucking pansies sitting on the sidelines watching everything. And especially for all you pseudo spiritual fucks, it's time to wake up. Just observe. Sit on the sidelines and observe. You're more brainwashed than the completely third dimensional unconscious people that think government's real. You're more brainwashed than them. Sit on the sideline and observe, because that creates real change. Like, go perch yourself on Mount Stoop and meditate for 30 hours a fucking day. Yeah, I said that number on purpose because there's only 24 hours in a day. That's how stupid people are. If I just meditate for 30 hours a day, I'm 5D and it'll change the world. You're on the side of evil because you're pacifists. You sit pathetically on the side. Oh, just the witness. Okay. It's why you're so brainwashed. We're the ones that are enslaving ourselves because we refuse to fucking do what it takes to change shit around here. It is go time. It is go time. So the Coalition of Oneness, we formed together in order to have California become its own country, in order for that to be a global movement. Okay, so that people all over the globe can come together, be a part of Coalition of Oneness, and support Coalition of Oneness, and be an actively making change happen on the planet. So when we are fully separated from the United States, we are our own country, which is a republic of oneness. When we are our own country and we do the healing that needs to take place after being traumatized, abused, brainwashed, mind controlled, there is a tremendous amount of healing that needs to happen in people after the level of trauma that is created by misogynistic, narcissistic, psychopathic sadists that rule the fucking world. And that isn't only for the citizens of a Republic of Oneness, our new sovereign nation. That isn't just for us who currently live here. It is for all people around the globe, because that's the second big part of what Coalition of Oneness is here to create, not just our own sovereign country, where we can heal together, elevate together, heal the trauma together, where we teach you everything and how, every step by step that we need to create what true oneness and raise the level of consciousness on the entire globe, across the whole planet. It isn't just about one country or one group of people in one localized area on the globe, on the planet, on planet Earth. It is a global movement. So that's the two main parts of it, because healing isn't just then isolated to the people in this one new country, a Republic of Oneness. Once California is fully separated and we're our own country. So when and how is that going to happen? Number one, you have to understand that enough of us have to just make it happen. It's our fucking decision. Do you get this yet? We have the power together. And once we're separated in our own country, it is a global healing, because we invite everyone from all over the world to come together with us, in person, online, virtually, in order to follow what it means to become a being of oneness and to heal all the trauma that everybody experiences from being enslaved by parasitic, cult, religious, psychopathic sadists that view you as trash pieces of shit slaves that are only here to be used for their benefit. That is a global problem we have here with the beings that rule, the parasites that rule this planet, and governments all over the world. Okay, it isn't just the United States, it is everywhere. But the United States is one of the worst places. I live here. There's no ego. Oh, we're the greatest. No, we're pathetic. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. Which is why we're going to separate and no longer be a part of that, because it's disgusting and it's unacceptable. And no one in the whole world should be tolerating this bullshit. No one should have tolerance for what's going on. No one, no matter where you live, anywhere, we shouldn't have tolerance for any of this. We should have zero tolerance for war. This is what you get in a patriarchal society. This is what you get. We have genocide because that's patriarchy. That's when these sadistic, psychotic, pedophile men run the fucking world. This is what you get. Time to change. Enough's enough. Let's go. Rise up. Okay, it is time for oneness to take over, and that means we have to evolve into beings of oneness. And that means the real leaders of the world need to step up. And it isn't about a position you hold that makes you a leader, because no, it doesn't. It's about walking your talk and becoming powerful, healed, whole, elevated, raising your level of consciousness, and educating everybody else, because true leaders know how to educate everybody else and how to do the same, how to heal themselves. True leaders know how to teach people how to heal themselves. True leaders know how to teach people how to raise their level of consciousness. True leaders know how to teach people how to see what their trauma is, and at a quantum level, energetic level, high level of consciousness, remember. They know how to teach people what to do and how to do it, and how to then form societies and communities based on healed, elevated beings of oneness consciousness. You can't separate, have your own country and have the same level of consciousness and make all the same mistakes, just different people are in charge. That is not what we are. That is not what we are. It is not what I am. It is not what a coalition of oneness is. And when we are fully formed in our new sovereign nation, a Republic of Oneness, formerly known as California, that is not what this country will be either. We will be role models, but we will also join together with other powerful, wonderful, magnificent, especially women leaders in the world who are starting to make changes like this elsewhere. We unite together. Best practices. We share, we elevate, we function in oneness no matter where we live on the planet, no matter how close or far away we are. And those that don't want to do that, that is their free will choice. I am the way of honoring, so I honor that, but they can perish because that is what they will do. Do you understand when you raise your vibrational frequency? When you heal and you don't function in trauma and suffering and survival mode anymore? Do you understand that when that's all gone and all we are all focused on is creating communities that are loving, that benefit the whole, where everyone participates, everyone benefits the whole, and not in some stupid, unconscious, low level of consciousness that some countries and some cultures function in this severe separation where your own identity means nothing. It's for everyone else. And really what that means in those cultures is women have to be the slaves to uplift men. Like, let's get real. It's all fucking misogyny. That's not going to exist anymore, because that doesn't exist in me, and it doesn't exist in my fucking country that I'm creating, and it doesn't exist in the communities that we create, and it doesn't exist in the level of consciousness that you function at when you raise your level of consciousness. Inequality doesn't exist. You can't have racism if you no longer exist at the vibrational frequency of inequality. You can't have misogyny. You no longer exist as a vibrational frequency that is anything less than the way of equality. That is why the 20 universal ways of oneness is our structure and foundation for what every single one of us needs to become. There should be zero tolerance for leaders in powerful positions to be anything less than every single one of these goddamn ways of oneness. And for those of you who have still perched yourself and are steadfast at remaining on top of Mount Stupid, to say that, well, you curse, you're goddamn right I do. You know why? Because you're brainwashed to think that if somebody doesn't, that somehow means they're pure and holy. Meanwhile, the holy person doing their goddamn sermon is raping your little boy in the back of the church. Oh, but they don't curse. They must be good, evolved people. Are you this stupid? The brainwashing, the mind control goes pretty deep. It's time to heal all that. It's time to heal all of that. And it's time to stop saying, oh, you're so angry. I know, I'm a woman. Oh, I know women who show anything other than robotic, soft. These are the same people brainwashing you who speak like that. Meanwhile, they're murdering and chopping up babies and women in sacrifice. But how they appear to you is with a soft, even tone, almost robotic, so that you believe them. Get the fuck out of here and wake up for real. Enough's enough. So let's rise. Let's join together. It takes action. Now, first, before action, be careful. Presence, your own self-healing. You always go within first. Alchemize, heal, elevate, raise your frequency, raise your level of consciousness. You have to do the inner work, and then you come together with people who are also doing that work and learning how to become elevated, evolved beings who cannot actually ever commit violence, rape, war, genocide, murder. You're not capable of it when you're higher levels of consciousness. It's not in your existence. It isn't in your beingness at all. That's what we need to choose to become together. That is the inner work first. No policies make that happen. The inner work, you have to become it yourself, right? The more that we do that, the less control that is needed in a population, the less control. You don't need a massive police force anymore when you have beings who would never fucking harm each other. Like, it doesn't, you don't need this over controlling massive government, judicial system, companies, corporations, rules, laws, policies telling you what to do, what not to do. You have to have those things in place. Understand, at low levels of consciousness, those things must exist. It is the only way to prevent complete chaos, even though we live in nothing but chaos. But everyone would be raping and murdering and fight. Like, it would be worse. The violence would be worse when we are this fucking low in our level of consciousness. Do you understand? You have to have systems in place. You have to have policemen, 3-letter agencies everywhere. You have to, because this is how low we are. Nobody can be safe and nobody can be truly trusted, and everybody's volatile and out of control and react and not respond, and they're sadistic and misogynistic and violent and aggressive, and they're all rapists and they're all this and that. Those are the products of a patriarchal world. Hello? It's done by design. It's done on purpose, because then you have to have people in charge, leading, controlling to extreme degrees that just take more and more of your rights away in order to enslave you more. It's all part of the system. It's all done by design. You understand this? So we are the ones holding ourselves back from freedom, because if you refuse to raise your level of consciousness, you refuse to do your shadow work, you refuse to heal your trauma, you refuse to step in your power, therefore you refuse to take the kind of action we need to take. It is up to us to create the freedom that we ourselves are, by choosing to heal the trauma, by coming together and evolving as a species. That is what creates freedom. That is what creates no tolerance for all of the psychotic bullshit that we see. Are we really this pathetic and this powerless and this stupid that we're unwilling to do what it takes? It's time to do what it takes, people. There's way more of us than there are of them. Have you not figured that part out yet? We need to come together. I strongly encourage you to go to coalitionofoneness.org. Sign up and let's make this happen. We want California to become our own sovereign nation, our own country. We will then put everything in place to heal, to raise our level of consciousness, to evolve as a species, to heal all the trauma, and also connect with other people throughout the planet, throughout planet Earth, and all different countries who are ready to join this. You don't have to be from the United States. You don't have to be from California in the United States in order to be a part of what this stands for. This is a global movement. And when we have our own country, a Republic of Oneness, when we form this and it is finalized and it is done, we are going to put things in place to help heal everyone across the globe. Okay? Because people think just because you're your own country now, or just because you overthrew that government, or you protested, now the government is falling. That's great, but who's going to replace? What's next? Do you understand? When you don't know what to put in place instead of the old, what replaces it? That's where people are so uncertain. That's where people get stuck. And a lot of you are afraid to take real serious action. What needs to be done around here, across the whole globe, not just here in the United States, what needs to be done by all of us coming together You're afraid to do it because you're like, but I don't know what it's going to look like. Okay, that's what I'm here for. That's what the Coalition of Oneness is here for. Do you understand? We are here to build something completely brand new. That's what it's for. That is the purpose. And like I said, it isn't just about creating our own sovereign country, a Republic of Oneness, formerly known as California in the United States. It is a global movement. Because the systems that we create that are based on the 20 universal ways of oneness, that are based on oneness consciousness, okay, these types of countries, these types of communities, all of these things that we do here, we will work with other people across the globe that are a part of Coalition of Oneness, and we will implement all of the farming, all of the strategies, all of the schools, all types of schooling. The healing that needs to happen is strategic. People need to start to function in their everyday lives as beings who are evolving and healing and elevating themselves. That is the number one thing that every human should be doing. Not go to fucking work, pay your taxes, and die. Hello? That's not the number one focus. Pumping out babies. Women use to pump out babies to create more slaves for the parasites. No, we're done with that. Done. No more. So we're going to role model this, but role model doesn't mean we're isolated. We invite people to be a part of Coalition of Oneness. This also means other leaders across the globe, new leaders that are rising up that don't stand for the torture and abuse of animals and sentient beings, that don't stand for women not being in full control of their own goddamn bodies. Let me tell you something, men. You don't fucking own our bodies. You have no rights to them. You don't own or control women. So that doesn't exist. That ceases to exist immediately. That doesn't exist anymore. You don't have a say over what women do with their own goddamn bodies. You don't own them. You don't control them. They don't belong to you. They don't serve you. Patriarchy, bye-bye. You're done. You're crumbling. You're dismantling. It's inevitable. It's already done. We just need to watch the process as we take action to put in place what needs to be put in place to completely birth a new nation, a new country, a new way of existing as beings of oneness, and a new world. So leaders who are stepping into positions of power, who are actually elevating and healing themselves. And if you're not, there's no judgment here, but fuck off. That's not what this is. That is not what a Coalition of Oneness is. If you're not willing to elevate and raise your level of consciousness, I don't care if you're a man or woman. I don't care what your intentions are. The road to hell is paved with the best of intentions, which means ignorance. We are here to become the way of wisdom in every way of oneness, the way of unconditional love, the way of loyalty to healing trauma, to elevating and becoming more evolved human beings that love and nurture all other sentient beings, each other beings on this planet, animals, nature is at the forefront and the focus of what we all are. And that is what we lead with. That is what is in the center of everything that we do as beings of oneness. Do you understand? So, do the things. Like, comment, share this. Make sure you subscribe so that you get more videos when they come out, more content. Ask your questions about what this new country will look like and how it's going to function. What are your questions? Put them in the comments. We will put out, Coalition of Oneness will put out more content and more videos teaching that. But you have to understand, don't make the mistake of, well, what's this policy going to be and what's that policy? Everything's based on the 20 universal ways of oneness. That's number one. Learn what that is. Read the book. Get the book, 20 Universal Ways of Oneness. Learn what they are. That's part of what you can do to take action. Join. Go to coalitionofoneness.org. Join. At least just, as a fill out the form submission so that we know you want to be a part of this in some way. All right. Like and subscribe and comment, do all the things, of course, but share this with people that have a similar vision. We need to work together. We want people all over the globe to be a part of Coalition of Oneness. All over the globe. You don't have to live here in California. We're not in severance consciousness. That's patriarchy. That's old earth. That's duality consciousness. All that where it's just our country. No. We are all one, and we all benefit when we all heal together, grow together, elevate our levels of consciousness together. The entire planet, all animals, nature, the entire earth, and every being on it benefits when we do that together. No matter where you live in the world, we are here to support each other, to heal, to elevate out of old paradigms that keep you low, powerless, subservient, a slave, oppressed, not equal to other beings on the planet. Like, it's all psychotic and sadistic, and it's psychopathic and it's narcissistic, and that's what patriarchy is. That's done by that ceases to exist. And the only way that process is fully completed is when we come together from all over the globe, join Coalition of Oneness. And those of you who are serious leaders and action takers, you have serious free energy technology, join coalitionofoneness.org. We want to meet with you. We want to talk with you. Those of you who are already creating things and have established certain things, whether it's free energy, whether it's certain ways communities can function, whether it's all of your regenerative farming practices, we want you to be a member on our board. We want you to be a part of Coalition of Oneness, especially if you live in California. But anywhere in the globe, we want you to be a part of this. Because all of us coming together is what ends the psychopathy that you see across the globe, the destruction of Mother Nature herself in this planet. We want action takers. We want those who are ready to rise and do whatever it takes to complete this movement. If you just want to join because you want to passively witness it, don't fucking bother. That's not who I'm looking for. I don't want you. We're not pulling dead weight here. We want leaders. We want action takers. If you have programs and policies and things, all of what we're going to teach in the future are going to be based literally on the 20 universal ways of oneness. But for example, to live and function in oneness, there are incredible, regenerative farmers that know how to set up an ecosystem that all of nature benefits from. That is an example of oneness in every aspect of the 20 universal ways of oneness. The 20th way is the way of harmony. That is an aspect of the way of harmony. So people that already have the technology, you're already developing things, we want you to come join Coalition of Oneness. So reach out, go to coalitionofoneness.org. We want to know who you are. We want to know what you can bring to the table, what you're prepared to do. Do you understand? Because there's more that we have to do here, and we don't need to wait to do it. We don't have to wait for California to be its own country. We can start it right now. And that's going to push things forward. And that's going to build the momentum that we need by more of us coming together. Because enough is enough. And I'm done. You should be done with sitting on your asses and waiting around for things to change. I don't know what you think is going to happen by sitting around watching, observing, and waiting for things to change. You have to be the change, which means you have to change yourself. And we have to come together and join together and make shit happen. If you are anybody in a position of power, in leadership, in government, no matter where in the world, and you're ready to make real change and you want to be a part of this so that we can make global change, not just in small communities or small level. I'm a go big or go home kind of person. I am done with this shit across the whole globe. Are you yet? It's time to stop talking about it, and it's time to take action and make it happen. We are the ones that hold the power, and it's time for us to stop holding ourselves back. Speak up. Call people out. Why do you fly that plane? Why are you putting pesticides on the food farmer? Why are you flying the plane, pilot, that releases chemtrails and poison everywhere? Make a better choice. Be a better human, because that's what's required here. As long as you choose to be shitty humans, they can still enslave all of us. Do you understand that's how this works? You choose to be consenting and shitty and turn a blind eye and powerless. Oh, I don't want to get involved. That's you choosing to be a powerless, shitty person. And I'm going to call you out on that because I am the way of truth. It's time to rise up and connect to your goddamn power. We shouldn't tolerate any shitty human being, especially pedophiles, rapists. Are you kidding me? 34-time felon, that the law doesn't apply to him? What the hell? Are you listening to this? Why are you tolerating this? You're consenting to it by doing nothing. We are the ones holding ourselves back. Are you ready to actually do something for real? That requires us to actually do stuff for real. Go to Coalition of Oneness.org. It's time. We want to hear from you. Those of you who are game changers, go big or go home, enough's enough. I'm not tolerated, and I'm not talking about just being vocal, which I applaud you if you are, because we don't even have enough people being vocal, although it's rising. I see more and more people. But listen to me very carefully. It isn't enough. It's only one step to be vocal. We have to take action and make shit happen. Do you understand? We need to get shit done. And it is our choice to do it. We don't need fucking permission. Get it out of your brainwashed, mind-controlled, powerless, pathetic slave mindsets that you need to ask permission to do this. We don't need permission from slave owners and oppressors and abusers and sadists and pedophiles and rapists to be good people and make shit happen. It is up to us. It is our decision. We make the decision. So let's go. Come join coalitionofoneness.org. Let's make it happen. And it is about convincing people. Step up, rise up, and let's go. We need to create a new world. Who's going to do it? Someone else. It's always someone else who's going to do it. No, it's you. So let's go. It is us together that's going to make this happen. Sitting on the sidelines isn't good enough. You're part of the problem. You are actually on the side of evil by being pacifists. Just observe. The fuck out of here with that shit. You're on the side of evil. You're not on the side that your ego wants you to think you're on, by being pathetic and pacifist and just sitting, watching, observing, and just, I'm going to vibrate and meditate at a frequency of 5D. Get out of here. Come on. It's pathetic. Well, that's not very nice. Do you think raping children is nice? What? What are you talking about? The leaders of our country are creating genocide of all these countries. They're raping women and children like it's, eating popcorn. Let's just decide to make some popcorn and watch a movie tonight. That's how much they rape and murder. What do you mean? I'm the one who's done this. For the love. Do you realize how stupid? So, enough's enough of the stupidity. We got to rise up for real. It's time to take action. Because I don't think torturing animals and murdering for the sake of murdering and leaving animals dead and calling it sacrificing for my religion. Anywhere this shit is happening all over the world, you're psychopaths. And that's what patriarch creates. Narcissistic, misogynistic, narcissistic psychopaths. That's what they create. That is 100% what they create. Evidence of it everywhere. Look around. Look around. So, if you've had enough of it and you're ready to actually become powerful and take action and do something, then it's time for us to work together. We choose it and we just make it happen. Do you understand? It's that simple. It doesn't mean it isn't work. It is work. But you can't sit on your asses and expect anything to change. We are the change. We are the only ones holding ourselves back. Here in this country, in California, especially if ICE shows up, it is up to us to knock their fucking asses out of here and stand up and say, you are absolutely not going anywhere near anybody. And we just watch it. And we're so pathetic and afraid. No more tolerance for this crap. No more. It is time to rise. So let's go. Do something. Be something about it. What else are you doing in this lifetime if you're not doing this? What else are you doing in this lifetime if you're not doing this? Saving up to go on a vacation in the summer? You got to be kidding me. So let's go. Let's make it happen. I want to hear from you. I want those that are in powerful leadership positions. I want those of you that have technology. I want those of you who are nailing it when it comes to building ecosystems and technology and regenerative farming and organic this and whatever that. I want all of you to come together. It's time that we put this shit an end to all of it. And that means we need to come together. And that also means you need to share. You need to share this episode out with people because you know goddamn well everything on YouTube and everything that gets put out, that I put out, gets shut down and blocked. And it's no algorithm picks this up. Let me tell you, I've already been completely banned from TikTok more than once. So that's done. So we're trying to last as long as we can on this particular platform. But let me tell you something. You have to do your part, and that's part of doing your part. Sharing this, letting people know, hey, there's coalitionofoneness.org. Let's check it out. Go to the website, check it out, fill the form submission out so that we know you want to be a part of a movement like this and you're ready to actually make it happen. If you're not ready to take action and do anything, don't fill out that goddamn form submission. You're wasting my fucking time. You're wasting yours. I don't want you. It's a waste of my fucking time. Don't waste my time. I'm here to get shit done. I want serious action takers, revolutionaries only. If you're a revolutionary and you're tired of the shit and you want to make stuff happen for real and you're ready to come together with those who are making shit happen for real, we're the ones that have to make shit happen. Stop waiting for someone else to do it. So if you want to show up to be a part of something just to witness other people do it, I don't want you and I'll kick you out anyway. Waste my time like that? No. I want revolutionaries. You ready to go? Let's go. You got to walk your talk around here. That's what a republic of oneness will be about anyway. So if you're ready for that, you're ready for a new earth. It's up to us to create it. We are the change. So we need to stop holding ourselves back from what freedom actually is. We're the ones holding ourselves back. You police officers arresting the wrong people. People in the military, what the fuck are you doing? Following orders from a pedophile, rapist, psychopathic fucking lunatic. You're just following orders because I have to follow authority because I'm a brainwashed fucking puppet. You're pathetic and you're powerless. You in the military, what are you doing? Why are you following those kind of orders? We're the ones that are blocking our freedom. Do you comprehend? We're the ones blocking our freedom. We're the problem. There's more of us than them, than the stupid elites. Do you understand? So start to have the difficult conversations. Tell people, you're the problem. You're following goddamn orders. What are you doing? You are the problem. You need to change. And then we need to come together. You need to refuse to harass people and be misogynistic and harm people. You need to refuse to work in the fucking detention centers. You need to unlock them. That's what needs to happen. Everyone needs to stop paying their goddamn taxes. Everyone needs to stop being complicit and complying and consent. I don't consent. Yes, you fucking do. When you show up for work and you pay your taxes and you do everything, and you turn your blind eye and look the other direction and you pretend like it doesn't pertain to you, you're complicit and you're powerless and you're pathetic. You're the problem. There's more of us than them. Where you at? Calling y'all out. Where you at? I want revolutionaries. Step up. Let's go. Let's make this happen. There are more of us than them. Do you understand? And it's a simple choice for us to do this together. You do not have to know how. That's what I'm here for. We have the how. We have what needs to be done and how to do it. When it comes to healing, raising our level of consciousness, there are 1,000 things that we already know how to do. We need the power of the people, the revolutionaries who are ready to do it, to get it done. So let's get it done. You don't have to know how. You have to be willing. You have to be devoted. You have to be connected to your power. Let's go. It's time to create a new earth, and it's time to dismantle and destroy everything that patriarchy stands for. Those sadistic fucks need to be incinerated. And energetically, when we simply create something new and put all of our attention and effort there, completely disconnecting from their disgusting system of tyranny and enslavement, and we create our own system of freedom and oneness and support and love and healing and unity and harmony for all. When we just create our own system, their system can't thrive. It disintegrates, it dismantles, it crumbles, it falls. Do you understand? No chemicals are going to be allowed in our new country, a Republic of Oneness. There will be no chemicals in our food. There will be no chemicals in the air, in the water. All of that's gone. So we have to create a system where all those billionaire psychopaths can no longer thrive. They crumble and fall when we do that. Do you understand? Stop wishing, hoping, praying, bitching, moaning, complaining, and step up and fucking do something about it. And anyone who you think is ready to be a true revolutionary and actually take action and join us and do something about it and create our own country and our own new way of doing things based on the ways of oneness, the universal ways of oneness. When you're ready for something new, you're ready to take action, coalitionofoneness.org. Join. Let's go. We're ready. We're ready for you. We're waiting for you. Go time is now. Let's make 2026 the year that we move this forward. Hey, this is the year of the fire horse. Momentum, forward movement, forward motion, moving forward, action, take action. Let's go. That's 2026. Let's make this year worthwhile and make it all happen. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.